Yeah, we're really proud of our team. So excited for them and this win that we have. That's not an easy team. Georgetown is a very good team, and the way that we handled their physicality, the way that we handled the things that they do defensively. I mean, it just shows the level of our team. We were able to close the game out, on a 12-0 run and hold them scoreless for the last 6.5 minutes. And it's the defensive side of the ball that is propelling us through this postseason. I'm really proud of our team effort too. We've got Delaney here, who's such an exceptional player, whose stat line all the way across, with the scoring, with the rebounding, with the steals, with the assists, the things that she does night in and night out for us, are so valuable to our team. You see Tamira again coming up huge, in a big game, and then you see Elise Hill continuing to contribute in such a big way, and Hadley Perriman and her 10 rebounds, and I could go on and go down the roster and go down the list of our entire team. It was such a team effort, and I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of the way that we fought. It was close there in the fourth quarter, and it takes a lot of mental strength to be able to play through that and play through small leads and continue to get those stops after stops after stops on the defensive side of the ball, and we did that.
Questions for Delaney? Delaney, you guys obviously were so hot beyond the arc both on Thursday and today, but having the size advantage that Georgetown had today, you still were able to get 24 points in the paint. I mean, talk about that, especially with the guards that got that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we knew the physicality and the height of Georgetown was going to be a huge thing for us. And just to get them, on their heels kind of in transition allows us to get downhill and then make plays out of the paint. So I think that in and out kind of paint touch, get out, back in kind of was what we were looking at. And I think that the fast pace of that, they couldn't stop us from getting in the paint. So I think that was a huge goal for us, and I think that we did good with that.
Delaney, I believe it was you who talked in the pre-WBIT press conference about, you were asked about what did you learn about from the postseason experience in 2022, and I think you said it was about how mentally tough you have to be in preparation. Mm-hmm. Was the mental toughness the key down the stretch, especially after they come back and tie the game after you've led the whole way?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure, especially when you're tired. You could see all of us, after 40 minutes, we were tired. And I think that that's really when the mental toughness comes in and you think back to all your preparation these last 2 days. And, yeah, I think that is something that we learned in my freshman year and our postseason run. Definitely mental toughness, mental preparation is the key, especially in this game when it's so close and you're tired and you gave everything over and over again. But, yeah.
How does it feel to be a part of history, the first TU team to win 2 games in a postseason?
Yeah, didn't even know that. But, good. It's good. Especially here. You look at the fans and everyone that's come out here and support us. And another one at home on Thursday. There's nothing more special than playing at home and playing in March in general.
We talked about also in the pre-game presser last week about how you guys had to road trip a lot. Does that give you peace of mind that you have not had to pack a bag at all for 3 rounds?
Yes. When we were still waiting to find out if we got to host again, we were all like, oh, do we have to pack? No. But so nice to not have to be on the road. Such a good advantage to have at home court for the next game, too.
Any other questions for Delaney?
Delaney, obviously, this one had to be part of the big dance, but the mentality of this team to take this tournament serious and now go on a run. Now that you're about to be in the quarterfinals in the Elite Eight, is it more like, the excitement kind of is back? Not that it was never gone, but does that make sense? That question makes sense to you?
It was definitely a heartbreak to not make that. I know what you're saying with that. And I think at first it was like, oh, we wanted that so bad and we worked for that all season. But especially now, we're on, we got to the first 2 wins. I think we're kind of and we know that for next year, this is what we need. We want to make that big dance next year, and this run that we're having now, this experience is going to get us there next year. So make the most of this March.
Anything else for Delaney? Okay, thank you, Delaney.
Thanks.
Questions for Coach?
Coach, in the first half, it seemed like or at least especially the first quarter, the game was played at your pace. Yeah. Talk a little bit about that, and then trying to weather through the storm after Georgetown was getting it more towards their pace.
Yeah, you can definitely see this game and see that it's a game of runs. At times it was our pace, at times it was their pace. I felt like coming out, we were really aggressive in transition. We were able to get rebounds. We were able to, even on made baskets, to be able to push the tempo. They changed their press a little bit further down the line in the game to be able to try to contain our transition a little bit. Proud of our team for two things: handling that press without turnovers. That was a big part of us being able to continue to be in the game and build the lead that we had. But being able to play fast, you have to maintain your identity no matter what the defensive scheme is in front of you. We knew that playing fast was something that we wanted to do. Proud of our players for, against several different schemes, being able to maintain that for most of the game.
You had said that you guys like to throw the first punch in a game. Now 2 games straight that you've not let the other team lead at any point and taken the first punch, figuratively, like we said.
Yeah.
What does that mean that your offensive schemes are really working to start this game strong and fast?
I think it starts with our players' mentality. It's so much fun. You come to practice, right? And when you come to practice, you see their mentality, you see their focus, you see their aggressiveness, you see that they're not satisfied and they want to keep winning, they want to keep competing. And I think it starts with the mentality in practice. It starts with the daily habits that you have. And it starts with being able to have that mindset even if something doesn't go your way. And that's something that our team does really well. We stay with things really well. We have great belief in each other. I can't say enough about our team and the teamwork that they have and how much they play for each other, how much they support each other. And that's a really fun thing to have on the floor, and that contributes to the mindset that we're going to continue to throw punches throughout the game.
Coach, what do you make of the ladies not tensing up there, 59-59? You've had to lead the whole game, and now it's like, okay, now we got to buckle down. And then, like you said, they think they only scored one more bucket, and then they didn't score the last 6.5 minutes. So just the mentality of the ladies to bounce and just not tense up, I guess, is the question.
Yeah, good question. A couple things come to mind. One, we've had experience in close games before. You always draw back to that experience that you've had in games. You always say, we've been here, we've done this, we know what's next, we know what we need to do next to be able to come out on top. And then the other part of it was just the belief that they have. There's never any doubt in our team. There's never any doubt that we're going to come away, we're going to fight as hard as we can, we're going to compete, and that we can do it.
One more question, Raven.
Did you feel the energy of Reynolds tonight?
Yeah.
And talk about that. 15-1 now. We talk about it every single game, but especially tonight on a Sunday, they showed up for you guys yet again.
We talk about it every single game because it continues to be amazing every single game. We are so grateful for the community. We are so grateful for the support that our team gets game after game after game. Delaney said it, we have a home court advantage because of that support, because of that energy. There's so much that goes into our games behind the scene. The university does a great job of creating a great fan experience. Our athletic administration pour a lot into making sure that we can create a great experience for fans because we know how important those fans are to our team, and we know how important we are to those fans. And so continuing to have those strong connections with the community only helps our team, gives us great energy, and we could not be more grateful for the community at Tulsa.
Talk about, again, Hadley, the all-around game that she has. I know it can be easy to overlook her because she doesn't score a lot of points, but just talk about all the things she does to help you win.
Yeah, she has an amazing heart, doesn't she? You see that. She's the first one to dive on the floor. She's the first one to go in the air after rebounds. She continues to give great effort every single possession, whether it's offense or defense. She's going to do all the little things along the way that make a big difference in the game, and sometimes that doesn't always show up in the numbers on the stat sheet, but we know how valuable that is in our team to not just have those rebounds, but she gets our transition break started. She's in the right place offensively. She communicates extra defensively and helps everybody be in the right spot. Hadley Perriman makes those around her better, and we couldn't be more thankful for the heart that she has.
And defeating in this tournament, you've defeated 2 teams, 2 really named teams. You've got another one coming here on Thursday. How important is it for you for the future of the program to beat some of the elite teams big name teams that you're beating?
Well, there's definitely no easy games in March ever, anywhere, and we know that it's no different with our tournament. The WBIT, it's an exceptional tournament. I do believe there's NCAA teams that are competing in the WBIT, so you're getting an experience of basketball at a really high level. And we want to continue in our program to compete for championships, and having the experience and having the opportunity to do that, earning the opportunity to be able to play at home in front of our fans is something that we're gonna continue to work for. We're going to continue to strive for. I don't think there's an easy game in March, and you've got to prepare to be your best. But I'll tell you what, our team is amazing in their preparation. Our team is amazing in their belief, and we're going to carry that over into our next game.
All right, guys, any more questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.